Good morning, peoples. Today is a very exciting video. I don't know what the kids are doing in the background, excuse the noise. But as you may or may not have seen, we picked out Luke's wedding suit in a previous video. So we now know the colour of that. We know the colour of my dress. Well, I do. It's white. It's not anything extravagant. It's a version of white. We can now pick out the bridesmaids' dresses, and once we have them figured out, we know the colour scheme, because we're doing blue and yellow, but we weren't sure what type or shade of blue because it depends on the bridesmaids' dresses. Obviously we want the dresses to match the blue, but it's a lot easier getting everything to match a bridesmaid's dress than it is getting a bridesmaid's dress to match a specific colour. So we went shopping for bridesmaids dresses today. The first store we went to was a store in Watertown, which used to be called Harbour Town like a decade ago when I last went, so that was confusing. But Watertown, it was called Hot Bod's Boutique, up on the second level in case anyone wants to go there and struggles to find it. Sort of like on the opposite side to the parking. We showed up right on 10 as it was meant to open, and it was dark and quiet and no one was there, and we're like, please say it's open today. We drove all the way out here, like, so hard to organise when everyone's free at the same time. Someone else was there with a dress over her arm, waiting and looking nervous as well, so we just waited out the front for a bit.
So, Mum, there's this weirdo.
And luckily the lady showed up. She was just a couple of minutes late. We got let in and I beelined straight for the dress, which is basically a dress I saw in a store in Borogoon. It's by Tanya Olsen and I fell in love with it. There was like a lighter blue version, or a deeper blue version, not really lighter, and a navy version, and I loved them both. And I was like, I want this dress, I want it for me. Sparkly, it's gorgeous, it has pockets. So we went and found it. Problem is, it was in green, but it definitely wasn't the colour of the wedding. They do have them in blue, but there's two royal blues and they're two different royal blues. I assume the undertones, once you guys see the dress, you understand what I mean. They're like so shimmery and colourful. Undertones are different, and I really want the same dress for both girls. Tamika's size was in one blue and Sky's size was in the other blue. But we did get to try it on and it was still gorgeous. It didn't quite fit Tamika perfectly up the top, but then she is breastfeeding at the moment, so it's like she probably won't be breastfeeding by the wedding, so it should be okay, but it was just a bit iffy. It also wasn't the right size. It was like a 14 or something. We got pointed towards another dress that me and Mika had actually seen just beforehand that was gorgeous as well and we liked, but it was a really light blue and not the right blue whatsoever. So we got her to try that on because it was by the same designer and it was a size, they had like a size 6 and 8 there. She tried the 8, it was large. She tried the 6, it fit, but I actually honestly think she could have gone to a 4. But here are those two dresses, both by Tanya Olsen, both absolutely gorgeous.
You don't feel like you need the 4, the 6 feels okay?
I like this, how it's got like an extra
Yeah.
but this pointing at your butt is a little bit weird.
Weird. Yeah, okay.
It's all right, but it's
Like
just
flat
too
across,
wide.
yeah.
Where if it sits like open, you can see underwear.
Yeah,
If
true.
it's sat flat, it would be fine. Yeah. Is that a 6?
You honestly could go to a 4. What are you doing?
She just collapses as soon as I let her go.
Yeah.
Look, bracelet.
The problem with the blues that I mentioned before, where there were the two sizes but they were in different blue shades, but we also had the different dress that we tried in a navy, and I was like, some of Tanya Olsen's dresses are a rich navy and like not too dark, but there was no pictures anywhere. So I tried going online and it was like not up online. It was also a brand new release, so it was like there's no color swatches, there's no pictures of it, there's no price tag. I ended up finding it online and I messaged Tanya Olsen herself asking if she had any pictures of it in the navy blue. She's since then uploaded the navy blue colour to the website and it's gorgeous. I love it, but it's like $700. My budget was $500 per dress, but we definitely, like, that was the dress to beat, either of those two. And we went on to the second store. Yeah, so we got directions to embarrass my sister. We got directions to 2 over 222 Main Street, but it just took us to 2 Main Street. So now we've got to go to 220 up.
Are we walking? What's happening?
We're not walking, it's 7 minutes.
Okay.
It's like 1 point something K's up that way. Anyone tries to find the place on Google Maps, don't put in the unit number, just put 222 Main Street or whatever it was, Osborne Park, because otherwise it takes you to a petrol station. We found very promising dresses there. That shimmery one, gorgeous. It looked beautiful. It looked a lot different on camera than in person. So I feel like it could come up a lot of different ways depending on like the lighting and the angle and whether you're in person or looking through a camera lens. Like it's just so shimmery and blue, and it looks sort of more silver on camera, but it was gorgeous regardless. And then we tried on the next dress, which became the Forerunner. It was a little bit more teal than we were leaning, and I was a bit worried it wouldn't match, being the like richer, slightly greener color. It wouldn't match well with any of the yellows. But we found a couple of different random yellow dresses in the store and just held them up, and it matched with quite a few of the yellow colors. So wasn't too worried about that side of things, but maybe it wasn't that teal. Maybe it's just because we'd been looking at like completely blue dresses that it looked really teal to us. It had pockets, it was comfortable. Sky and Tamika both loved how comfortable it was. The problem with the shimmery one is that it had the like sleeves off the shoulders, so you couldn't really lift your arms up. We were going to combat that by making those sleeves removable, and then tucked into the bras were actually spaghetti straps. So we were going to make it so like during the ceremony you wore the side straps, and then when you're dancing and everything at the reception you remove those and just chuck on the spaghetti straps, and that would have solved the issue. But this dress was comfortable. They had the 2 sizes there that fit both Sky and Mika right then and there. They both fit fine. Obviously the hem needed to be taken in a bit, but other than that, like, they pretty much could have walked out of the store onto an aisle. It suited both their body types. That was then the Forerunner, and we were like, okay, let's try one more store. I did have a massive list of stores, but a lot of them had repeat dresses from like the same dress across multiple stores. But there was one in Morley, which we were now near, right near my work actually, which was weird, that had sort of different dresses, like personalized and handmade and like not spread across multiple stores in the city. So it was a lot more unique stuff there. And now we're gonna go to a like specialty couture place. It's also right next to work, and I usually work today, and it just feels weird. Anyway, let's go. Okay, my car's doing something weird. When I press the button to change gears, it makes this sound. Up like behind the steering wheel, and I can feel it through the accelerator. Don't look at my hairy legs. That is really weird, and it's never done that before. Okay, this place feels weird because I literally just went past my work and indicated as if to go in. But we found it. Time to go see what sort of dresses are there. Oop, everyone else is trying to find parking because I stole the shady, nice car park. Which is mean considering Mika has a child, but it's fun. Totally fun. So we went there, and there wasn't anything that matched the wedding whatsoever. And there was a few really tacky things, but there was also some gorgeous gowns in there that I just have to include because they were beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I have the whole place because I
That is so pretty.
Oh, mine wasn't pre-laced, it was just not at all. And I was like,
Okay, not fixing that then.
Yeah.
You guys should just go to like a very fancy gender reveal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think this means you're having a boy next to Mika.
How does it mean that?
I don't know, because that bow is just...
It's the bow of the present, of a surprise I'm having.
Okay. So sparkly. Alright, do you need help out?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what you were doing. Who is that cutie bum? Who is that cutie bum there? You did, you got it.
Oh.
But stuff you, I'm going for that mirror behind you. Walkies. Oh.
Those are the 3 stores we went to, and we picked a dress. Afterwards, I was talking to Luke. I showed him all the dresses. I emailed Tanya Olsen, got some information back from her, and I still really want that dress. Like, I just want to go to a ball so I can buy one of Tanya Olsen's dresses. She's Australian, by the way, which is amazing. Like, her style is beautiful to me. I love her dresses. But we didn't go with her dresses. We actually went with the 4th dress, tealy colour. I sent Luke a picture of all the dresses we'd picked, and he was at work and he just like quickly looked and was like, this is my favourite. Like, that was his first instinct. It was Sky and Tamika's favourite for comfort and style, and like it went well with them. It was definitely one of my favourites as well. I just wanted to try the original dress in blue on them, but I think I've given up on that, and I'm really happy with this dress. It's a lot it was the cheapest dress we tried on. It was $340 or $370 or somewhere in the 300s range, and all the rest were $400 up. So I rang up and I bought them, and we now have our bridesmaids dresses. We now have our colour theme. All we need is the groomsmen's suits, flower girls and the ring bearers and all that, because there's going to be a lot of kids involved. But obviously kids grow really quickly, so we're just waiting till just before the wedding for them. So yeah, next up is the groomsmen's suits, which Luke will probably do on his own and not vlog, unfortunately. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was helpful for some people to come along on the journey with us for finding the bridesmaids dresses. We couldn't really record that much because you're not meant to record in most of these places. I did get permission from every place to do so, but I'll link all the places down below so you guys can check them out for yourselves and their dresses, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, peoples.